purchased a car for 100,000 rand, right? And I say to you the rate is 10%, right? On a straight line method. Right? And then I say for year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. So on 100,000, it will be depreciated for 10 years. Okay, because on 10%, 100 divided by 10 is 10 years. If it's at 20%, it would be 100 divided by 20, it would be 5 years. Now, the thing with the straight line method is it will depreciate on the cost of the asset. So it will be 100,000 times 10%. The second year, same story. Right? So you will do this for 5 years. Right? That's the important thing that you must remember. It is on cost. But if I say I purchased a vehicle for 100,000 at 10% on the reduced balance method or the diminishing balance method, whatever method, right? Then you are going to do it on carrying value, right? And not on cost. So you're going to do it like this. For year 1, you're going to say 100,000 times 10%, which equals to 10,000. So now you're going to calculate your carrying value. And my carrying value will be 100,000 minus the 10,000. Righto, 90,000. Now you're going to, year 2, you're going to calculate it on 90,000. Right? So you're going to get 9,000. Then you're going to say 90,000 minus 9,000. And that's my carrying value here. The following year, you're going to calculate it again on carrying value, which is 81,000 times 10%. Then you're going to say 81,000 minus 8,100. Are you with me? So this year is my carrying value.
Yes, I understand that part.
Now do year 4, 5, and 6 for me. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I want you to do exactly like I did it, year 4, 5, and 6.
I'm confusing myself now. So year 3 it's 8,000.
100.
In year 2, 9,000.
Mm-hmm.
This is something.
Take your time and do year 4, 5, and 6. And when you're done with it, then you tell me the answer.
Wait. Can you just explain the? You see, this is the one that I'm struggling with. The straight line, I understand it doesn't change, but the second one,
Mm.
that is the thing that's confusing me the most.
Okay,
So
so
you took the 10,000, right?
mm,
And then you, so it's 10,000. And just calculate it. 10%. So, and then you, okay. So from the 90,000, then you get 10,000, then you minus it, ne?
yes.
Okay, wait, let me. I'm thinking I'm getting it now.
Okay, so do for year 4, 5, and 6, and then when you're done, just tell me.
Wait quickly before I continue. Okay, let me see. So year 2, you took the 10,000, you minus the 1,000. Then you got the 90,000. And then the 90,000, 10% from that. And then you get the year 3 amount. Is that what you do? So take the 9.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just give me a few minutes quickly. I'm gonna mute. Year 4 is it 6,561. Wrong. So now I got it right, but I gave you the wrong. So I took the 8,100 multiplied by the 10%. Then it's 810. Then I took the 810 minus the 8,100. Then I got the 7,290. Am I correct?
Did you get 7,290?
Yes, and then I took the 2,090 multiplied by the 10%. Then I got 729. And I minus the 729 from the 7,290 and I got 6,561.
65,610.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
Okay.
stressing now.
Okay, now do 5 and 6 for me as well.
I'm gonna mute. Is the numbers correct? Because I think I'm doing something wrong now.
What are you doing? What did you get here?
5910. No. Because we're working with 10,000, right?
No, why 10,000?
Oh, what's that?
We're working with this number here at the bottom. And then we're minusing.
Which? See, I'm confusing myself now.
59,041.
I'm doing something now.
Look here. We at the bottom because you are doing it on carrying value. So you say carrying value times 10%. Can you see? Carrying value times 10%. Now I get my carrying value, I got 65. Then I say the carrying value minus 6561 is my new carrying value. Now I continue. Now do year 6, 7, and 8 until you get it right. Do all
6561. So how did you get that?
I said 65, the carrying value times the 10%. Can you see here? Are you looking here on top, my calculations?
Okay.
Can you see?
Yes.
And then all I'm doing is I'm minusing it off.
Wait. So first thing first, take 100, block 1A5, 10% from that, and you get the 10,000, right? You minus the 10,000 that
Mm,
from the 100, then you get the
mm,
90, right?
yes.
Then from the 90 you calculate 10%,
Yes.
and then you minus that amount with the
Yes.
90, then you get the one at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
So I want you to do year 6, 7, and 8 until you get it right.
Wait. But my calculations is wrong now on my thingy. That's why I got it wrong.
Now take my calculations and then you from there you go on.
Let me see year 5, the amounts. Is that 5? It's 5, 9. The because I can't see. I want to see year 5 somehow. Okay, 5, 9. 5, 9, 0, 4. I'm gonna mute. Is the hopefully I'm right. 53144.1.
What did you get? This one.
Yes.
Okay. Now do 7 and 8 for me.
Okay.
Do it together, eh?
Okay, I think 47829.69.
Okay, let's see. Yeah.
No, I got it wrong.
Oh,
No, I got it wrong. The calculation is wrong.
why are you getting it wrong?
You see the thing? I'm confusing myself because I'm not writing it down like you. Say year one. I think I must do that
You must do it like this, yes.
because I'm writing all over the place. That's why.
No, depreciation, you must be very focused. Let me give you another example. And you do it exactly like I am doing it. And give it to me after year 5. I'm going to say that the cost price was 250,000. I'm going to say it was depreciated over 5 years. Right? I want you to do this method.
Okay, so I know when you use percentage, you divide to get the years.
You multiply it by 10%. If you say 100 divided by 10, you get your percentage.
Okay.
Right? 5 years is 100 divided by 5. So it's 20%.
Okay.
So
Let me just.
now write it exactly out like I am. Year 1, year 2, write it out here. Then you write the depreciation and then you write the carrying value. Then you can't go wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna do that quickly.
Now I want you to do it up till year 3. Don't
For
give me the answer for year 1. Do year 1, 2, and 3 together.
okay, I'll do it. Okay. So, year one, the, what is that word? Diminishing, huh? It's 50,000. And then the carry, five.
Right. Okay, dan note to Latoya. Okay, and then
And it's 200,000.
in year two.
20,000 and 180.
Damn it. No, man. What did you say it was 50,000, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then year two was
20,000.
no, it's 40,000.
So what did I do wrong? So isn't it 10% from the 200?
20%, yeah, 20%.
I see, this is my mistake. Sorry, it's my mistake. I used
Okay.
10%. I used 10% because of the previous thing.
No.
Sorry.
Okay, now you're going to
I'm going
redo
to
it year 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, I'm gonna correct it now. I'm gonna focus from now on. It's then 32,000 and then 128.
And then the next one?
Next one, year 4. $25,600.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what am I doing wrong? Did I say 25? 25,600. Yeah. I'm understanding. I'm getting it.
Okay, now I want you to do the journal entries for these that are highlighted. So you're going to go debit. What? Credit what?
The highlighted amounts.
Yes.
I know depreciation with debit.
So for year one, you're going to debit depreciation for 10,000 and credit accumulated depreciation for 10,000. Right? And then year, then you're going to do this year 1, 2, 3.
I have a question quickly.
Yes.
I don't want to sound too dumb. The 10,000, straight line.
Yes.
That is the depreciation value, no?
Oh gosh, my computer just updated now in the meantime. What a calamity now. So I lost that stuff that we done now. Yes, okay, you were saying?
The 10,000 straight line. That is the depreciation value, no?
Yes.
Now, the accumulated.
It's also 10,000 was balance.
Okay. And then for the minusing one, huh, is the wait. Confused now. Will it be the 40, the 50, the 40? Or is it the 200 and the 160?
No, it will only be the amounts that we calculated for depreciation, the 10, 10, 10, and the 10, and the 9, and the 8.1. Those are all only the ones that you are going to do for depreciation.
Okay. But I
Yeah,
don't.
now, why can't I open this thing now? Okay, what else do you need to know?
I think that is it. What is the? You see, last night's lesson confused me more. The one with the lecturers, because that lady went through that stuff so fast. So I was trying to catch up by listening to last year's stuff, and then on unit 11 they had 2 lessons to explain that stuff. And last night it was just an hour. So I was now more confused. And when I got to your class, it was I was completely lost, like lost the whole time. Today I was trying to catch up on some stuff.
You see,
But
because you didn't understand the depreciation. Now I showed you how it must be done because you weren't doing it on carrying value.
hmm.
You understand?
So carrying value is the
So
cost
in those,
minus.
listen here, write this down.
Okay.
Reducing balance method, no? Or diminishing balance method, whichever way they call it. Okay, write this formula down. Carrying value minus depreciation. Hold on. Carrying value times your rate of depreciation, right? Then you subtract the carrying value minus the depreciation, right? To get your
Wait. So it's the carry value.
damn man, what's going on with this PC now? Yeah, so you're going to say it's 100,000, right? And you're gonna say 100,000 times your 10%. That's right. Then you're gonna say 100,000 minus your 10,000. Okay, so say take right first the cost less times depreciation. That's step 1, right? That's what
Cost.
we times
Cost.
depreciation,
Mm,
right? Step 2 is when you say subtract the carrying value from the depreciation. Step 3 is again the new carrying value times the depreciation. You understand?
yes.
So in last night's example, they gave us a carrying value after, so that was in 2007, right? That they bought the equipment, but we were dealing with 2009, right? So they maybe gave us an accumulated depreciation of 50,000, right? and they gave us the carrying value of maybe 75,000. Right. So you take it from there. So we got our carrying value times your 10% is 75 Rand. You understand?
So the carry value of, you said it was 5,000, for example.
No, they gave us a carrying value of 75,000.
Okay.
Right? So now we say 75,000 times 10%.
10%. 7,500.
Now why am I getting 75 and it must be 7,500?
That is why I was confused now when you said 75.
I don't know why this thing is calculating it like that. 1,000 times 0.10. Yeah, there I've got it. 7,500. You
Yeah.
understand? So
Yes.
that was the example that they gave us. They already gave us the carrying value. You didn't have to go start by when they purchased the equipment. They gave it to us here. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes. So because the thing is this. Maybe I must read through Unit 11 again after this. And then I will WhatsApp you
Okay.
if I get stuck. Because now the
You
stuff
see now here, look here. After they gave us that carrying value of 75,000, now in the next year, then your depreciation will be 75,000 minus 7,500. Then you say 67,500 times your 10%. You see?
it continues like for every
Yes, yes,
now
but
it's
on
starting.
carrying value.
Now it's starting to make sense. Let me see. Okay, then you get the 6,750, and then
Now
you
do it
minus
for the next year. Do it for the next year.
57. Then you get 60,750, and then 10% from that. 6,075. Okay. Okay. Now I'm getting used to the concept of how it works.
Yes, but
Now,
don't get confused. You write the structure. This is your structure you follow this year.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to get all mixed up.
But I can't see anything. You're not sharing your screen.
Oh, am I not sharing my screen?
Oh. Because when you first explained to me, I was writing all over the place, and then I draw my lines. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the grip of it now. I think if I just read through my notes again, then I will fully understand.
Yes.
Because
Just work through the examples in the notes.
yes, because I now understand the basic concept of how it works. The straight line is fine because it doesn't change. That's what I